let's get this party started.
Let's get this party started. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
Are we singing now?
Singing now.
Singing a song is fun to do.
Fun to do, fun to do.
Okay.
Singing a song, fun to do.
Oh, there it goes. Welcome everybody to our weekly Facebook Live. We're just gonna.
Oh,
Hey.
thanks.
Well, it said Happy Belated Mother's Day.
So awesome. My kids didn't even say that.
I think they said well, they didn't say Belated Mother's Day. They said Happy Mother's Day. They actually gave you your
Some
presents
of them
early.
did.
Because Audrey got you a new purse,
Yes,
a bag.
Audrey killed it. She got me a card, a pop-up card, and a statue with
There's a card right there.
a cute mom and daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Blaine knows what time we're going to be doing these, and so he's ready to go.
Blaine, you're awesome.
It's true. Amanda's on too.
Amanda, hi.
Oh,
Hi, Carla from South.
we got a card, a letter that we sent to Amanda that came
Arkansas.
back.
I know, it's on my desk.
Okay.
Amanda, I'm going to send it to you tomorrow. That's why I got your new address.
No, there you go. So this is the part in the Facebook Live.
Where Chris shares all the things, and I
Yeah.
say something dumb.
Lindy says, hi from Texas.
I'm from Texas.
And South
Lindy,
Africa.
eat some barbecue for me, please.
That's right. Specifically the ribs.
The ribs. Also brisket and burnt ends, please. No sauce needed.
You know,
I'm from Nebraska. Sally. Sally's the cutest name. Sally is Sam's swim teacher's name. She's adorable. Let's see here. So today, what did we do today?
we got stuff in. We had we had a delivery that was not supposed to come to us.
Oh, we actually had 3 deliveries today.
Yeah, they were just coming.
Carla. hi.
Also, we're bursting at the seams in our warehouse right now.
Yep,
Stuff just
bursting.
kept on coming in. We did get some stuff rid of though.
We got rid of some stuff.
Yes, we there was 2 stacks of pallets and a stack of
yeah, we've been going through stuff like crazy. So it's been good. Yay.
Yep.
Okay, well, do you want me to wait for you? Or do you want me to just talk?
Well, you can talk about some stuff.
Talking.
By the way, for those that don't know, those are
Talk about
baby chickens,
talk
although they're not
about
babies really.
They're teenagers.
Caitlin's on.
Caitlin, hi. Nancy, hi. Sales, she says. Yeah, we got good sales. If you haven't seen our commercial, you need to go see it because it's
It's
so
true.
awesome. Hi, Dorothea. That's a pretty name too.
And we've been churning through.
Yeah, we've been
product.
going through starter bundles, so they're awesome.
Yeah.
So let me just say thank you to all your awesome selves. You guys who are on the Keto Chow Facebook support group who keep answering questions, you are so amazing. Thank you so much for answering questions and answering them correctly and just being,
And being
our
very nice.
backup team. You're just so awesome and I really appreciate you guys. Hi Deb! So yeah, thanks for getting our backs.
Because we got a lot of new people, and we're actually going to be answering some of the new questions again.
Hi Brenda!
That's okay. Just because people are finding Keto
we got
Chow.
new people and it's so awesome. Marty from Toronto. We're gonna go to Toronto. We just
are
decided
in
August.
August.
17th.
Wait, we're going to Toronto?
Mom and I are going to Toronto.
No, we're going to Toronto. You're staying here.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can come next time.
yay!
We've never been to Canada before,
Yeah,
so we're
there's
excited.
the Great Canada Keto Conference, I think is
Yeah, I
what
don't
it's
know
called.
what it was, but we decided we're gonna go. So it'll be awesome.
Wait, are you going to
We've been
Canada?
trying to get into Canada to sell for a while because it's expensive to ship there and it's not awesome.
And we're working to have a company that does distribution.
Yeah, so what are we working on? What's the thing that we're trying to get right now? The
Well, there's what's called an NPN,
NPN
number.
so we're filling out paperwork and everything for that.
Yeah, and it takes like 6 months, and we're on like
Yeah.
month 4.
It's like tedious. But we're
It's super
trying to
tedious.
get there because we want to be able to share with our Canadian friends.
Yep. Well, and they asked us if we wanted to come and be like a vendor
Which would
at
be
the
so
thing.
awesome,
And it was
except that we can't get our stuff to Canada very well. Well, we can get it there, it just costs so much money for the customer, and it's not
Yep.
awesome. So, yeah,
Yep, almost
we're
done.
trying. So yeah, when we go to Canada, you'll have to tell us something to do, because we don't even know
Going to Toronto specifically. I figure
What to
we're.
when we get there.
I figure we're gonna go to like the falls.
Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls.
We could take a picture there. We
Yeah.
can hold a keto chow and take a picture there.
Why did you actually?
There you go.
Sam, are you going to be in our video? If
Okay.
you're going to be in, be in. If not, be out, okay?
So Dorothea wants to know about the Great Canadian Keto Expo. So
Oh, we'll post about it.
low carb events.
We just heard about it.
Well, we had heard about it before, but they
Because
didn't
it was
have
on the event
much
page.
information.
But they wanted us to
The
be our.
Great Canadian Keto.
So he's going to link it in the on the page right here,
Boom.
real quick.
I try to keep lowcarbevents.com updated with all of the conferences.
Yeah, so
that I
if
know
you
of.
ever hear about any, just let us know and we'll throw it on there real quick. Somebody did that last week and it was awesome.
Yep.
Can't remember what it was though. Some keto show.
Chris Long posted something about.
Oh yeah, Chris Long, who's so
Yep.
awesome.
SB Michaela wants to know what happened to the emoji balloons.
I don't know. I didn't take care of those balloons. Although I did put emoji in a room on a computer screen today. A balloon.
Yeah. Now Caitlin says those chickens are future yumminess. We're gonna eat
They're
their
making
eggs.
future
Yes. We like
We're
eating
just praying
eggs.
that they're not boys.
Yes, because so most of the chickens that we get is they're
Pullets.
you can tell that they're girls, and we usually only buy those. But one of our daughters really wanted
The
bantam silkies, the ones that have feathers all over their feet that
They're
get covered
the
in
like
poop.
ugliest things ever. They like
Anyway.
the puffy hair on the
Mom, they're
top.
not ugly.
Go on Amazon Prime and watch the movie Chicken People. It's
They're,
hilarious.
it's
Anyway.
really fun. It's a funny show.
It is. It's a
You should
really
link
funny.
that here. Can you link it?
I probably can't. But because we don't know those particular.
They're straight run, which means
Yeah.
they're probably boys, which means we're probably going to die.
Well, we're just going to have to give them away.
But kids think that they'll find somebody who will take them. But if it's illegal to have roosters in
Yeah,
our
we
city,
can't have roosters.
then nobody that they know will take them. So I think that it will be sad.
Maybe Caitlin can have roosters down in Lehigh.
Caitlin, you want some roosters?
There you go.
You can put them on the Barbie. I mean, smoker.
By the way, Deb says she needs to have a keto conference in her backyard.
Do it.
That's one of the reasons why we did Keto Salt Lake.
We want it in our backyard.
And it ended up being kind of. in
It's
our
10
house,
minutes
but-
away.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Um,
And in our house.
You can do a keto conference, but chances are there is one. Let's see. Brenda says, I'm really about eating real food, but I'm thinking about ordering for an 11-day vacation for backup. What flavors do you recommend for first timers?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Number one seller by far.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Oddly enough, number two bestseller is chocolate peanut butter, and that is on the
On our list of things to
list
talk
of things to
about.
talk about. When are samples of chocolate peanut butter coming?
Never.
Maybe never. We don't know. So the problem is the fat. There's more fat in the chocolate peanut butter because of the peanut flour. And it clogs up the machine. And if you've ever had a glass of water that has ice in it, and you're drinking it and drinking it and drinking it, and all of a sudden the ice gives way and smacks you in the face,
Then I laugh.
that's what's happening in the machine that makes the samples because of the extra fat.
Peanut flour just doesn't flow
Yeah.
in the machine. So we're just kind of at a standstill with that.
Yeah, but chocolate's good. Yeah, I personally like them all. Actually, I don't really like mocha, but that's just because I think the coffee smells like burnt toast. So, but yeah, there you go. Salted caramel, lots of people have good.
Salted caramel's good.
And it's funny, a lot. There was a post on actually the Keto Chow ad that said, Yeah, so I got the starter bundle and I tried it. I don't like chocolate, so I thought I'll get the worst one out of the way first.
Tried chocolate first because they didn't think they'd like it.
And they were like, holy cow.
Wow, that's
it was
so
amazing.
good.
So
good.
chocolate's a good one.
Monica likes vanilla.
Oh yeah, well, vanilla is a good one to add stuff. That's something that we'll just do it now. So what flavors are best? Well, vanilla, if you want a lot of flexibility, it's really good because you can add stuff to it. It acts as kind of like a blank canvas. So
a couple of raspberries or syrups like the 1-in-1 flavors.
yeah, or some of the Torani syrups,
the
or
sugar-free,
cocoa powder, or
yeah.
some peanut butter, or
any kind of extract. You just want to try to get stuff without maltodextrin in it. Everything sugar-free. You just have to be careful when you're getting sugar-free stuff that you're not getting pretend sugar-free stuff.
yeah, like
So,
stuff with
hi,
maltitol.
Linda.
Brenda wants to know about the chicken soup.
Hey, we have chicken soup. It is a milk protein.
Okay.
It's also
Number one thing about the savory chicken soup.
make it hot.
You make it hot. People all the time are like, that sounds really
That sounds gross.
It's like, well, okay, that's because you're supposed to make it hot. I'd recommend either salted butter or bacon fat, or, I mean, you can use heavy cream. That works. But yeah, it's really, really versatile for baking. You can do a lot of really cool stuff with it. Today, in fact,
Today, Junior.
we posted a recipe, and I fixed the link on Facebook. Thank you very
Good
much
job.
for all the people that pointed out that I had done it wrong. It turns out you can't use emojis in URLs very well.
No.
And so if the title has an emoji in it, it adds it to the URL, so you have to, take it out. Anyway, so there's a recipe for pizza crust that uses the savory chicken soup. So you can just make it as a soup.
Yep.
Or you can bake with it. There's all sorts of
So
really
the
cool stuff.
recipe is from the Ketogenic Mermaid.
Yep.
She's one of our friends. She's a cute girl.
Yep. Janikai says I read her mind.
Yeah.
So Dorothea, she adds a heaping tablespoon to her coffee.
Does she mean chicken soup?
No, I don't think she means the chicken soup. I
Maybe
think she
she
means
means
probably the salted caramel or the
chow.
vanilla.
Look, read this one.
Okay, like from
Cassandra?
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Says she's Team RC 2016 from Reddit. I'm down to 140 pounds now from 235.
Woo!
There's 20 left. Keto Chow thank you so much. And we are super happy to have helped.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm so glad you're doing so awesome.
Yeah. Also, yes, and you can add chicken to the savory chicken soup.
The first soup we made was chicken and dumplings. We used Carrie Brown's cheddar biscuit recipe.
Yep.
And we just threw, I think we threw like 3 scoops of chicken
So
Keto Chow
we made
soup.
the soup.
Yeah, well, we just used heavy cream and 3 scoops. That's all we did. And then we threw like
A bunch
20
of
thighs
chicken thighs.
into it and set it on the stove for like 2 hours on simmer.
And by stove, she means
Camp stove.
Yeah,
The camp chef.
Dutch ovens.
That Dutch ovens. We threw it in a Dutch oven. I
Yep.
didn't actually do anything. No, that's not true. I helped with the biscuits.
Yeah.
And then when it was almost done, about an hour and a half later, we put the biscuits in and we called all the people to
Yep.
come and eat. And it was
good.
delicious.
It was absolutely. I ate until
that was the first time.
I was in pain. It was so good
Oh, yeah.
because I ate too many of
Don't
them.
eat like that.
Okay, so what's on sale this week?
What's on sale this week? Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle. For those of you who don't know what a Snickerdoodle is, it is
Cookie.
like a butter cookie that's covered in cinnamon sugar. Okay, obviously you can't have
Mother
that
used to
on
make.
keto.
That's
But
the only cookie we ever had growing up.
oh really?
Yeah.
Snickerdoodles? But the Snickerdoodle Keto Chow, it's buttery and cinnamony. And if you make it with salted butter, and if you don't know how to make Keto Chow with salted butter, there is a video.
A link. So, really quickly, the thing I like to make with Snickerdoodle the most is waffles. So I just do 1-to-1
Oh, yeah.
egg or to ounce cream cheese. So it's just cream cheese waffles
So like 8 ounces of cream cheese,
with
8
8
eggs.
and a scoop of Snickerdoodle, or even 2 scoops of Snickerdoodle Keto Chow, and I add some more cinnamon, and I make that into waffles, and it's delicious. So
Yep.
yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, and it's good. I like it a lot. So I just posted the link to the how to mix it up with butter, which is the same page that tells you how to mix up the savory chicken soup, also with butter. You don't want to use a blender bottle with hot water because
You can, but it's hard.
you have to use like warm water like lukewarm water. If it's hot, it'll build up pressure and spray you. It's awful. So on that page, basically, you use an open container. Let's see. So a couple months ago, we did a Facebook Live where we talked about the super secret item.
Yes.
And about that same time, we were getting quite low on them. And there's a website called Keto Connect. You might have heard of them.
Yeah.
Matt and Mega, great guys, lady and guy. They have a dog too.
Great people. And
Great
a
people.
cat. They have a cat.
Do they have a cat? Oh, okay. I know they have their dogs, but and she's pregnant too.
Yeah, that's so awesome. That's the best.
Anyway, so we have sent them actually quite a bit of Keto Chow to try out, and
We were on their podcast.
And I don't know why Matt keeps on mixing it up wrong. But so I wanted to make sure that they had a chance to try the ready to drink, because the ready to drink,
You just
the
said what it was.
the super secret item was a ready to drink. It was a bottle of Keto Chow mixed up, ready to go with the fat in it, everything.
Do you want me to get one?
Yeah, we still, I guess.
Sammy, will you get me one
You know where they are?
in the cupboard?
They're above the printer. We have like 2 of them here left. So I sent some to Matt so that they could try it, so they could taste what Keto Chow is supposed to taste like. Because the ready to drink it tastes exactly the same as the regular chocolate Keto Chow. It's just been mixed up with an industrial mixer.
Yay!
Anyway, so they tried it out, and they're like, and Matt was like, that's really good. In fact, that's probably too good. I could just see myself drinking this and not even thinking about the fact that it was 1,000 calories. Which the funny thing is, it has almost the same amount of calories as regular chocolate milk.
Which, yeah, nobody bats an eye when you drink that much chocolate milk,
Yep.
and yet all of a sudden it's keto.
Yep. So in the video from March, see here okay, so it's big. Number 1, it's huge, 32 ounces. We had a choice. We could either do little teeny tiny juice boxes, a third this size, basically 300 some odd milliliters. You would have to drink 6 of them a day in order to get total nutrition, which is kind of like, okay, 6 of them? That's crazy. And with keto, you want to eat fewer times a day.
You want to narrow your eating window.
Yeah, you don't want to snack. It's better if you don't snack. It's better if you, narrow your eating window. So they also had a big, giant, massive 32 ounce bottle, 1 liter. So we're like, okay, we'll go for the big one. It's like, all right. So it's 1,000 calories. It's actually 1,004 if you want to get technical.
1,004, can you read that?
And it's kind of big. But
It's delicious though.
So we had them do a prototype run, and underneath this cool logo and
It's
thing,
blue.
it's just blue. It says not for resale.
It's a test batch.
Yeah, it's a prototype. So we had them do a prototype run, and we're like, sweet,
It works.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, and you have to get the packaging, the cardboard stuff printed in Spain. And it takes like 3 or 4 months. So we're like, let's do this as fast as we can. And so
Go.
talked to the guy, and then we waited. And then we waited. And then we waited. For like 3 or 4 months we waited. We had the prototype thing done in November. It wasn't until like March that they finally came back and said, hey guys, we're not going to be able to make these. The Tetra Pak, the guys that make the machine that does these, the like $2 million machine, they discontinued support of the line.
You pulled the machine.
The machine went back.
So
we could have square bricks that are 32 ounces. So we're looking for something different, and we're looking for something that's a smaller size.
But we know it'll go through the machine.
Yeah, it'll run through the machine like a dream.
And we know it's delicious.
And so what we were doing, we were sending these out for people who ordered more than $200 so that we could learn how to ship them.
Yeah.
It's something that we kind of, it's the same sort of thing that we did with the Keto Salt Lake Conference. In case you haven't seen it, on our YouTube channel, the Keto Chow YouTube channel, we have the recordings from the Keto Salt Lake Conference. We did a live stream with the same setup that we're using here. Mm-hmm. And we also did recordings and posted those for free. And the reason why we did it for free was because people don't have an expectation for service level when stuff is free, or that there's not a reasonable one.
Yeah.
So we were shipping the stuff out, the ready-to-drink things, for free, and we were able to learn what it was like, how the logistics were. So when stuff got destroyed, when turns out when you ship stuff to
we
ship stuff to like Michigan,
or something?
Like stuff froze hard and burst.
Yeah.
It was during that really bad cold snap.
That totally makes sense. But
yeah.
Anyway, so we learned a lot and still don't have the product ready. So that's super sad. Cross your fingers for us. If you have any resources for aseptic plants, then let us know.
Yep.
We'll try to.
And so we are looking for alternatives. It took the better part of a year
just to get that
lined up.
It's super sad because we really want to have it.
Yep. And we're like I said, we're looking for something that we'll be able to do 3 a day instead of 2 a day, and no way are we doing 6 a day because that's just crazy. So let's see. Somebody asked what flavors are good for waffles that I've tried. Snickerdoodle, chocolate toffee, salted caramel,
raspberry cheesecake.
I haven't tried one that isn't.
Chocolate, you could put a little bit of chocolate lilies, chocolate chips in there. And raspberry cheesecake, you put a little cream cheese in there.
Blaine wanted to know, what was your anticipated customer pricing on the ready-to-drink bottles? Here's the funny thing.
We had never decided.
We got
feedback.
Yeah, we got feedback.
Having a guesstimate, but we also didn't know how much it cost.
Yeah, so we did the prototype run, and because of all the problems, there were a lot of problems. They received the dry powder, which is just the regular Keto Chow chocolate, except it was in bulk bags. They had it in the warehouse, and this is like a entry and exit controlled. Everything is tagged. They have cameras throughout the entire warehouse. They're tracking every box on every pallet, everywhere. And our stuff went missing. They were like, we actually showed up to do the test run. They're like, we don't know where your pallet is. We're like, what do you mean you don't know where? They went back, watched the video of the stuff going through the warehouse.
Took 3 days.
Yeah, and finally discovered that it had gotten stuck over by where the UPS stuff was. And UPS took the pallet without a label and then wouldn't give it back for like a week. Anyway, end result, they never invoiced us.
We'll figure it out.
Never. So I don't know how much it'll cost. Based on, it's all going to be based on how much they charge us to do it and how much it costs to ship and all this other stuff. So I don't know. The current Keto Chow, the powder stuff, costs between $3 and $4 a meal, depending on whether you're getting in the samples or the other ones. I don't know. It's going to be more than that. I'm not sure how much more, and I don't know what the shipping is going to look like until we actually get a replacement product and the form factor. Because we're messing around with some really weird form factors right now, just to see if we can figure something out. But
yeah, it was always experimenting.
I will not even hazard a guess. More than the powder. That's all I can say.
Less than a duck.
So if she weighs the same as a duck,
She must be made of wood.
yep. And somebody wanted to know what fat source butter.
Yeah, well, we were going to use heavy cream, but we changed it.
Yeah, we were going to use heavy cream.
So
And
see
the
how
reason
it
why
goes.
we did that was the place that did the original run. They do shelf-stable milk and cream. It's a dairy, and so if you wanted to have them do stuff, it needed to have a dairy component. So it's like, fine, we'll just use your heavy cream. The plan now is we're going to have somebody try and do it with butter. So
We'll see. We'll
Yep.
see.
because fewer carbs. Let me see.
Let me see. Beef base just came in. Tomorrow there's a giveaway.
See, I totally printed it.
I know, and I also printed it.
Okay.
Tomorrow there's a giveaway started. I know it seems like we're doing lots of giveaways lately.
Oh, is there another giveaway?
Yes, tomorrow it's with Front Porch Pecans, and they
Oh.
are magnifique.
Yep.
They're so good. And Keto and Co brownie mix, and Keto and Co flatbread mix, and Keto Chow.
Funny story about Keto and Co.'s brownie mix.
It's delicious.
We first tried it last year at Keto Fest in Connecticut.
Yeah.
They sent out an email around Christmas time. Miriam and I both got it. It said you should buy brownie mix for your significant other.
So we brought each other brownie mix.
Yeah, we bought each other the brownie mix.
And it wasn't like a brownie mix.
We bought each other a case.
A box of brownie mixes. So we had 2 boxes of brownie mixes.
Yes.
It's
We've been
lovely.
slowly working through it.
It's been lovely to have. But it's delicious. So you need to enter that drawing just so that you can, get that brownie mix because it's really good.
Yep.
And
Nancy wants to know if we're planning on the ready to drink to be sold in stores.
Possibly.
Yeah, and that's
Probably.
so we went to a show recently.
A store show.
Yeah, a retail show.
It was actually really cool.
Yeah.
Because we were part of Utah Zone, which is a local.
It's the Department of Agriculture stuff.
Oh,
there you go.
there's the Keto and Co brownies.
Yeah.
This is from one of the bags of the ones that we got each other.
Yeah.
They're yummy.
Those are the ones that you got me, because the ones that I got you are still in the box upstairs.
Ooh. Yum yum.
Anyway, but we went to this show, and
Hi, Emily.
Emily's on. Act busy. But anyway, we went to this show, and people kept on they wanted to know, are you guys in the warehouse,
Are
the
you in the
Associated Foods
catalog?
warehouse?
Are
Are you in
you
the
in the-
catalog?
Which
And
is,
we're like-
fine. We're like, no,
No.
we're not there.
Emily likes your hair.
Oh, thank you.
I like your hair too. I already told you that today. I totally won. Yes.
I don't think I remember hearing you.
I did. It's when you only had one earring in.
Oh, I had
and you
one
took out
earring.
your other earring, and I said, "Hey, your hair looks good."
But you only have one earring in. That's probably the only thing I heard.
Yeah, well, I got
I
it.
got half dressed.
I did it.
I did have my clothes on, so that was good.
Anyway, they kept on talking. We were talking to different store owners, and they're like, "Yeah, your bag is probably okay for mail order and internet,
Yeah.
but it's too expensive. The 21 meal bag, it's too expensive
And
for
too
retail."
big for retail. They wanted us to have smaller containers, smaller servings,
Yeah,
and we just don't want that. But I think the ready to drink could really just be great in
Yep.
stores because that's where you want it. Just grab and go.
yep.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, so we don't know about the ready to drink yet because we don't know what it's going to look like or when we're going to get it or if we're going to get it. So
gonna maybe set our sights on next year.
So there's a reason it was the super secret product. So that nobody would get like crazy excited about it, like the beef base.
Which you can get excited about.
Because we have it today. We got it today. It just showed up out of the blue. I was not expecting it at all, and just all of a sudden,
Yeah.
the guy. I thought he was
Delivery guy,
bringing.
he's like,
I thought he was
"Hey,
bringing like
so-and-so."
more
Cookies and cream.
cookies and cream.
That's what we need to. We're out of cookies and cream.
And so I look at the packing slip. I'm like, holy.
Beef soup. It's red, isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Feels like Christmas, except that it's
So what's the deal with the beef soup?
We already talked about it.
No, we talked about it on the Instagram live.
We did?
Yeah. We didn't talk about it on here.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
I swear we already talked about this.
No, we talked about the chicken,
Okay.
and we haven't talked about this.
Beef soup is different than the savory chicken soup for a few reasons. It is a beef bone broth protein. It is not a milk protein isolate.
No dairy.
It is completely dairy free.
Yep.
It won't bake the same as the chicken soup will.
Yeah.
But we don't know how it's going to bake. Like, well,
Yeah, we don't know how it's going to bake at
But that
all.
doesn't mean it's not going to be good. It is flavored, but not flavored. It tastes like
It
a beef
has a flavor, but there's
broth.
no flavor
We
added.
didn't add flavor to it. There's no sweetener, and you can add anything you want to it.
The original bag for the savory chicken soup had a typo on it, and it totally said that it had sucralose in it, and I felt like a moron.
It's okay.
Anyway, this one does not.
I made lots of mistakes. Anyway, it's so good, and look at how cute. Okay, guys, you see how cute the label is? Look at the
got the
cute
little-
pot. Oh, that way.
Yeah.
Look at the cute pot.
Shows you how to
little
mix it.
whisk. Except you want to use, an immersion blender, not necessarily a whisk.
Paula wants to know, are there samples?
Now,
Not yet.
no, we didn't expect this to come, and I'm sorry, there will be samples. We have the film made, and it's at the packaging plant.
Yep.
So we'll get there when we get there.
And the place that makes the samples is running samples for us, but I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know if they'll get this one done.
They're very
So we'll
temperamental. The tomato basil does not show in
It says
stock.
it shows in stock, but not the beef.
Click on it. There's a bug. It shows everything in stock until you click on it, and then it shows tomato.
Oh,
It shows
that's
tomato out of
deceitful.
stock, and well,
It's not ready.
Let me check.
It's not ready.
Now
The
Blaine's got me
tomato's not here.
got me freaking
Only
out.
the
So
beef,
shop.
beef soup base. And I know it's not the right time of year to have soup, but play with it. Pull it out. Get some.
but
See
what
if
can you do
make
with it?
some. Try all the chicken soup recipes. Make the crepes. It's not gonna have the milk protein, like maybe fluffiness to it, but it's probably gonna be yummy. I imagine it'll be delicious if you put some clam in there and make a clam
Clam
chowder.
We were thinking about doing like a clam chowder and a bunch of other things like that.
Yeah,
And finally, it was like,
it's good by itself. And this is on this picture right here. This is the picture of what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's that color, those bubbles in there, and that's made with heavy cream, I think.
Yeah.
But you can make it with butter, lard, tallow, whatever you feel like. And yeah, just play with it. It'll be fun.
and the reason
Yeah,
we did
use it to
that.
thicken up some stew.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
So on the other flavors of Keto Chow, the shake flavors, we felt okay using an abstract image, like a piece of chocolate or a piece of chocolate with mint or things like that. We had stock photos of like the taco soup and stuff like that, but it was bugging me. It was totally bugging me because it had like pieces of avocado and onions and all this other
We
stuff.
didn't want you to think you were getting something you're not.
Yeah.
And so we took, these are pictures of the actual products. So all three of our soup Keto Chow products are going to have the legit, that's what it looks
Yep.
like. That's what color it is.
That's our
And,
neighbor's spoon.
Yep. No. Yeah.
Was it- oh, that's our spoon. That's right. That's our neighbor's bowl. Yeah.
So
The lady who does
Anyway,
our
it's-
product photography.
I think it'll be great though, because you could use it for a lot of things. And the thing is, it tastes good by itself. And so and it has all the vitamins, nutrients, minerals, all the electrolytes and stuff in it. So it's going to be better than, plain old something.
Yeah. And by the way, there is a notice on the back for you, Blaine, that says, oh no, I can't read it. Please note that high temperatures will degrade some of the vitamins, primarily A, D, C, and many of the B vitamins. For most users, this will only be an item of concern if you wish to have all of your daily meals as Keto Chow. If you are worried, keep the temperature of the mix below 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So there you go.
But we know which vitamins those are. And so that's why we put that on there, just so that
Yeah.
you know. But the thing is, like with the chicken soup, we made it and you're eating other food, right? So you're going to be able to get those vitamins and nutrients other places.
Here's the other fun thing: the beef protein, the beef soup base has 0.1 grams of net carbohydrates. So it's beefy. I mean, it's seriously, and it's actually probably lower than that. I think I forgot to take it out to a second digit, but oh yeah, Emily says make the beef one with bacon grease or beef tallow or any number of things. So
some steak in there.
Think of it as a blank canvas, waiting for you to do cool stuff.
Be creative.
And you could make your own beef
soup
or beef stew.
Yeah,
this is kind of a just a way to make it easy to get proper, awesome nutrition. So
yeah,
we don't know, and we've got 2 more coming. We got the taco and we got the creamy tomato basil.
Mm-hmm.
Those will be coming sometime.
Yeah.
I actually think they might be showing up rather soon.
Well,
just
we were
because
surprised about this one.
Yeah, what we were waiting
just waiting for one ingredient.
We were waiting for the beef protein. And now that they have it, I think what they did is they just made a giant batch. And because the beef, this one right here is just no flavor. Whereas the tacos one has taco added, and the tomato has tomato powder. It's actually dried tomato powder along with tomato flavoring. And so I think they just made a big batch of all of it, and then they split it up, and they're doing the other flavorings later. So there you go. Let's see. Can't wait for the tomato.
Woo-woo.
Yeah, you know it. Go get you some Fox Hills Kitchen bread and make you a grilled cheese sandwich and dip it in your tomato soup.
Grilled cheese sandwich.
So, let's see. Welcome to all the new people. If you're new here, if you've just
jumped on,
you just heard about Keto Chow because of the commercial, you just saw the Facebook group, you just saw, oh, you guys are doing a live
on the sofa.
Yeah, here we are. So we're going to cover, now for those who have been here a while, you might be like, oh yeah, we've heard that before. We keep getting the same questions on the Keto Chow support group, so we're going to answer some of them. So, Miriam, what's Keto Chow?
It's a fully customizable meal replacement shake for the ketogenic diet. It's not just a protein shake, it's a complete meal.
That's right.
And you don't have to have it for every meal.
That's the next one. Do you have to have it for every meal?
No, but it's designed so you can. And people have done it. A guy on here right now, Blaine, has done it, and Chris has done it.
Yeah, he's done it for like 15 months straight.
And I have done it also.
Yeah.
Everybody always wants to talk about Chris, and I have also
She did it for 4 weeks.
For a whole 4
straight.
weeks, nothing else. And it was awesome. So.
Okay, how do you mix it up?
You mix it in a blender bottle, and you put fat in. So we recommend heavy cream or avocado oil or melted butter, but you can play with other fats, saturated fats primarily.
Yep.
You put that in, then you do a scoop of Keto Chow, water, 14 ounces of water to bring it up to 20 ounces, and then just shake, 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 shake. You gotta shake it right away so it will not get clumps.
Yep. If you don't shake it right away, yeah, it tends to get clumpy. Mm-hmm. So, if you use warm water and butter, the likelihood of it being clumpy is a lot lower. Just
if you're doing butter, you want to use a little bit of warm water, not super hot water, but warm water.
Okay, so we covered what fat to use. Just so you know, I prefer salted butter. Beverly, who also did the 100 days of just Keto Chow, she prefers unsalted butter. So there you go.
I like salt.
Yeah, so do I. But hey, if there's one thing we've learned in this is that everybody has completely different tastes. So
which is why it's so cool that Keto Chow has so many flavors, because you can just find one that you like.
So Paula wants to know, is the tomato beef bone broth based as well?
Yes, the tomato and the taco are all the same.
They're actually the same as this one, just with flavor added. That's it.
So so you can you'll be able to taste it in here. It has a beefy flavor. And
we were originally using all bone broth protein, but it came through with a little bit of a bite to it. So we're using powdered beef protein and powdered beef bone broth protein, which is a mouthful.
But it's good. And yes, Josh, real avocado is a very good fat source.
Although it works better if you use a blender.
We've had people use avocado in their keto chow lots
like
of times.
actual avocado, not just avocado oil.
Yep.
Deb wants. So we haven't given them to the kids yet, or we went to the Real Salt Mine and we got a bunch of big chunks of salt, and I have a couple of ones that are like pocket size.
Where are they?
They're above the computer. That was like breaking stuff off and just sucking on it. It was delicious.
Yeah, I walked around eating a piece of salt.
All right. Let's see. Monica wants to know, how do you get into the Keto Chow support group?
Oh, yeah, just go find it and join.
So, and it's going to ask you...
It's going to ask you some questions, which is, have you read the questions, and what is number one? And number one isn't really a question. Number one just says it's Keto Chow.
Yeah.
It's about Keto Chow. It's for people that use Keto Chow and Keto Chow people. So.
Okay, so we kept on getting people they're searching for any Facebook group that has keto.
Yeah,
and they go on there and put their exogenous ketone supplements in.
Yeah, it's obnoxious.
And so we put a thing that says, okay, here are the rules.
So answer the question and just say,
just
it's
say
about Keto Chow.
it's for Keto Chow. Yep. And we'll let you in. It's really, you must be this tall to ride.
Yeah.
We're just making sure you're actually reading it. What's better, a blender or a shaker?
Depends.
To mix up Keto Chow,
Probably a blender or an immersion blender, because you can just make sure you get all those little tiny things. But I do it in a blender bottle all the time, and it's totally fine.
Yeah, there's a shaker bottle.
Yeah, I just shake it really good. I shake it and do a couple laps around the counter while I'm shaking, and it gives me a couple steps.
Okay, how much fat should you use?
Depends on who you are. On the Keto Chow page, there is a custom calorie calculator. You can type in your information there, and it'll tell you how much fat to use. Yep. There's also a little card that we put in with your order that has like a little cheat sheet that tells you, if you want 1,400 calories, you should use this much heavy cream and this much avocado oil. And you have to do a little bit of math, but that's what's so cool about Keto Chow is it's totally customizable. So you can customize it to you, because I'm not going to have the same as he is.
Yep.
And then I won't gain weight because I'm drinking his Keto Chow.
Michelle had a really good question. Why does heavy cream add carbs if there's no carbs in heavy cream?
That is a good question. So we actually talk about this a lot. If the carb count comes under 0.5, right?
Yep.
Then you can round down.
Or rather, the manufacturer gets to round down.
And so everybody and their dog making a nutrition label rounds down. We didn't round down on ours, but
well, so what on the calculator and on the website and everywhere else, every 15 milliliters or 1 tablespoon of heavy cream has, I can't remember if it's 0.48 or 0.41. It's something like that. I have it written down somewhere. Anyway, it has a little less than half a gram of sugar, of lactose, per tablespoon or 15 milliliters of heavy cream. So on the box of heavy cream, on the package, it's going to say 0, or it'll say less than 1. It's a lot of times, if you see less than 1, assume half a gram. But the calorie calculator on the Keto Chow site accounts for that half a gram, essentially, and will properly tell you how many grams of net carbs you're getting added to it because of the heavy cream.
Yeah, because it's quite a bit of heavy cream. I mean, for me, for little people, it's not as much.
Yep.
But I'm not the littlest person. I always joke that I'm a giant. But anyway, it's like half a cup of heavy cream. That's not a little bit of heavy cream.
Yep.
And so you need to count that. Everything has carbs in it.
Well,
you just have to start from, depending on what it is.
And that's one of the reasons why we like butter so much. There's essentially no carbs. It's like 0.04 grams.
Yeah, but that'd still add up if you had
Yeah, well, that's in like 1,000 calories worth of butter. So
bother.
yeah, there you go. Michael wants to know, how much salt do you add to your chow?
We don't add salt to it because it's already there.
I actually add some.
Except for you, you're broken.
So if I'm not using salted butter, I'll just take a salt shaker and just add a little bit. If I am using salted butter, I don't worry about it and just go with it. And that's because I've been doing keto long enough that it's a little sweet for me. And other people who have been doing keto a long time, they'll be like, yeah, that keto chow is just really sweet. It's like, oh, well, that's easy. Add salt. We would actually have more salt in it to begin with, but the new users, we want to make it palatable for them.
I still think it's pretty salty.
Yeah, a lot of them are like, oh, that's so salty.
Yeah, but it's so good for you. You need salt.
Yeah, and so it's like, well, it's a lot easier to add salt than to take it out. So let's see. And usually after I mix it up, so when I'm doing the warm water and butter, yeah, I'll stick it in the fridge. Just because it's a lot easier to mix up a whole bunch of them, stick them in the fridge.
And then just grab them and go.
Yeah, and if it's a flavor that works for heating it up, like chocolate or
I'll just heat it in the
savory chicken soup, pour it into a mug, heat it up.
I got these cute mugs for the office and for the house.
Yep.
I got like 20 of them because they're so cute. So I heat them up. But now it's summer, I won't need to as much anymore.
Michelle says, this product is a game changer, never go away.
Woo, Michelle!
I got your back. All right, so let's see how much fat to use, what's the deal with savory chicken soup. We covered that.
Did you actually post the pizza crust recipe, or
yes.
were you just talking about it?
I posted it, and then I fixed the link on the Facebook link.
But you posted on the blog, on the recipes
Yes.
page?
We got permission from Maggie, the ketogenic mermaid, the lady who made it, came up with the recipe, and we posted her pictures along with the original recipe, and I gave her credit in like 3 places.
And she's so cute.
She's great.
Anyway, she fed it to her kids, and they don't love keto food, and she was super happy because they're like toddlers.
And they did like
and
that.
And they ate it.
Yep.
So it was good. It's awesome.
Yep.
Liked it.
Let's see. Okay, so we had a question. This is interesting. Can you use almond milk and frozen fruit instead of heavy cream?
You can use almond milk.
Unsweetened almond milk.
Unsweetened.
Well, I guess we should pull back. It depends on what your goals
Well, yeah,
are.
if you're just using it for the nutrients, you could do that for sure.
Yeah.
If you're using it to be in ketosis and you want to do that, use a tiny bit of frozen fruit. And
like only just like 2 or 3 berries is all you need.
Yeah, and then if you do almond milk, you're gonna have to get your fat in a different way. That's the only thing. Have a steak with some butter on it.
Or make some fat bombs or stuffing like that.
Make yourself some homemade yogurt.
Yeah, but what a lot of people are, it's a mentality shift. You have to shift your brain and realize fat isn't the enemy anymore. You want heavy cream. A lot of people have been asking, oh, can I just use milk? No, milk has way too much sugar.
And
so hold that.
If it's keto, if you want to do keto, you want to have the fats. But you can do a protein sparing modified fast by not having fat in it also.
Yeah.
So that's what's so cool. It's so customizable. So you can do it the way you want to do it.
Yep.
And you're gonna get the vitamins and nutrients that you need.
So I just posted a link as well, talking about will whipping cream or half and half work for Keto Chow, where I have the calories and carbohydrate contents.
I thought you were gonna say chiropractor.
And chiropractor contents. So it's per tablespoon serving. And then I have how many carbs are in 400 calories from that. So if you take heavy whipping cream, which is 38% fat, there's 3.2 carbs per 400 calories. Half and half, there's 15.78. But the crazy thing is, on the label, half and half is going to show 1 carb. And heavy cream is going to show 1 carb or 0 carbs, or even the light cream shows 0.31 carbs per serving, but there's 4.28 net carbs for 400 calories. So you always want to use the heaviest fat content you can, which for me is now butter. So just saying. Let's see.
Chris says computer.
My computer. In case you... Oh, here we go.
Down?
I'm doing down.
There you go.
Okay. Limousine. From Strong Bad Email.
I just started the keto journey for 100 days ago. Oh, I missed it.
Robert says, I just started the keto journey for 100 day. Also going to take pic daily and send it to you.
Woo!
That sounds like a good way to do it, Robert. Let's see. Emily says Johnny makes his with butter, and she makes hers with avocado oil. How does it feel to be wrong, Emily? No.
It's okay, I make mine with avocado oil lots of times too.
Yep. Let's see. Emily, somebody wanted to know about what other savory flavors are coming out, and it's the spicy taco, tomato basil, and the beef bone broth. Yep. Is that me or is that you?
My phone.
Holy cow.
I'm getting everybody's messages on here.
So, and Michelle says your marketing person needs a raise. I bought Keto Chow purely based on the fabulous ad I saw. Marketing gold.
Woo woo!
So we don't really have a marketing person.
We hired a marketing company to do that.
Yep. So
it was all them.
Yeah.
We just are lucky that they did it for us.
Yep.
But the ad is awesome.
Monica says, do any of you use olive oil? Scared?
We don't, but I have heard different people using olive oil. The only reason why we don't is because it has a taste.
It kind of has a peppery taste.
I bet it would taste good with the soups.
It probably would, but if you're doing the soups, you might as well
do butter.
Yeah, you might as well do butter or coconut oil.
But you can do a combination of different oils.
Oh yeah, you totally can.
Or different fats, and I don't know, thinking of drinking this much oil sounds awful, but I've done it with avocado oil forever, so it's not that different.
Well, and here's the thing. So we have what's called acacia gum in Keto Chow. And among other things, there's a lot of reasons why it's in there, but one of the cool things it does is it acts as an emulsifier. So when you mix the water and the fat together, the acacia gum makes it mix. So when you have, like you do Keto Chow with avocado oil, and people always freak out and they're like, ew, gross. They think it's going to have a layer of oil on the top.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
So cool.
It's just mixed in.
So cool.
Janikai wants to know, can you use coconut oil?
Yes.
I tried it.
Yes.
If you do it the same way that you do butter.
And coconut cream.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do it with, now my phone's freaking out. Anyway.
That's because the kids came home.
Oh, probably. If you mix it up with warm water and you use a blender or whatnot, you can totally use coconut oil and it won't separate. Now, if you try to mix it up cold or if you use cold water, yeah, it will definitely separate.
I say get some pineapple drops flavoring and
mix it with the
use
coconut oil
and have a pina colada.
That would be fantastic.
That's what I need you to make for me.
Okay. The office where we work is experiencing an internet outage. So
that's what your phone just told me.
that's why my phone just freaked out.
So speaking of this right here.
What?
Is there anything else? Keto Chow lasts up to 6 days in the fridge.
It sure does.
In case you didn't know that.
And why is that important?
Because then it'll last a long time. So we just make it up on Sunday, throw them in the fridge, and then grab them out, and then on Sunday make more. So that we, don't have to pay attention to how old it is.
Yeah. Well, because I think the stuff that's in the fridge right now,
It's like last week's.
I made it on was it Friday night?
Yeah, so it's still good.
And and the kids just keep on stealing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, let's see. Everyone thinks the commercial is amazing. I think it is. I think it was too. Sam, you need to either be in the video or out of the video, but don't walk around behind it, okay? Michael says make Keto Chow waffles with butter.
You fell? Are you okay?
I flew off my bike.
You flew off your bike.
Oh,
that is a really good set of
poke your head in there,
Band-Aids.
son.
Are you gonna go take a shower?
Tell everybody a little closer. Sit down.
But
Tell
don't fall
everybody
over.
what you did.
I flew off my bike.
Did you like hit something and fly end
Well,
over?
he's like filthy dirty.
He's covered
So
in
yeah,
dirt.
I would go take a bath.
Well, take a shower first.
Oh! Did you see that one?
Are you dead?
Whoa! Show the camera. That's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go take a shower. Take those band-aids off your hand and take a shower.
Fall, brother?
And
I
then
flew.
we'll put new band-aids on, okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's
I'm
getting
sorry you
home,
fell
so
off
that
your bike.
means that we're just about done. Well, we're on 55 minutes now. We try to keep these under an hour so that we don't bore Holly out of her mind when she finally shows up.
Yeah. Emily, we didn't get to talk to you very much.
That's the same Emily, right?
Yeah,
What?
that's our Emily.
Yeah, the Emily who came
Our
over.
friend.
We went on a hike with
Does
her.
anybody want to see my nails?
I have nails too, they're just plain.
I
You can't,
Can't
see
see
them.
it.
I have nails.
Wow. I don't do anything with them.
Yeah, your nails look like my nails. I need to cut my
They're
fingernails.
probably,
Put some chow on
one
that
of
cup.
them has gotta be.
Poor kid, he fell off his bike.
Polka dots on it.
I would say take a good shower.
Yep.
Put some
Get
chow on
yourself
that
clean. But
All
glad
right.
you're okay.
So let's see. That's pretty much all the stuff we wanted to talk
Our
about.
kids want to be.
Apparently-
tracking the growth of the baby chicken.
This is the ugly ones I was telling you about.
Yeah, they're
See how it's got like a fluffy head?
You need to move it around. You notice its head. It's gonna poop on me.
Yeah, don't hold it over me.
Hey, let's show them the big one, how much Lily has grown though.
Show and tell now.
It is currently show and tell. So, thank you everybody for joining us.
The teenager.
That's the one that we know
No,
is a girl.
they're the same age as the other ones.
Maybe.
One of
The
them's
silkies are just
the other
smaller.
Yeah, the bantams are, yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
Ross was nominated.
for hottest freshman. Woo!
I believe it. Max was wearing a helmet.
Yeah,
they
he
made
was-
them wear
he was wearing a
helmets.
helmet.
Yeah. Anyway, we will see you all next week, and
Same bat time.
same bad
channel.
time, same bad channel, and just kick that anywhere,
Try
okay,
not
Audrey?
to kill those chickens.
All right. Thanks, everybody,
Thank you.
and we
Bye.
will. Oh, now maybe. Hold on a second. I have
Bye.
to actually click the stop.
Bye now.
Okay. And bye now.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Click.
What's the worst part of doing keto? The meal prep. Come in, children. Wow. Don't worry, they're free range. Your body has two options when it comes to burning energy: sugar or fat. And Michelle Obama hates both of them. Keto is a high-fat, ultra-low-carb diet designed to get your body burning its own fat instead of burning sugar. It's not witchcraft, it's science. But it is as exhausting as it sounds, especially when you live in a house made of sugar and carbs. To prep new keto meals, you have to find a recipe, fly to the store, not find everything, fly home, order more ingredients online, wait for the ingredients to arrive, cook your meal, take one bite, immediately throw it into the garbage. Congratulations, you just spent 1 week making food you hate. What you really need is a quick, customizable, and easy keto meal replacement for when your other food options aren't ready. Introducing Keto Chow. It's the fully customizable meal replacement that makes keto easy. It doesn't matter if you're a wee witch or a noble knight.
Oh, hello!
Keto Chow makes it easy to get the right nutrition.
Oh, thank you.
Before Keto Chow, I never used to get attention from knights like this.
It's delicious!
I have no interest in him. It's just nice to be wanted. That's an old picture. With the flick of a wand, Keto Chow takes just seconds to prepare. Simply add the fat of your choice. Oh, not you, Hansel. Add the fat of your choice, a scoop of Keto Chow, water, and shake. And 1 serving of Keto Chow has as low as a half gram of net carbs and gives you a third of your daily nutrients, including electrolytes, vitamins, protein, and more. Meaning you don't have to weigh, measure, and track food intake like a crazy person. So if you feel like keto's been a curse but want magical results, click the link to order your Keto Chow sampler pack today. We'll even throw in free shipping and a free blender bottle. And if you don't absolutely love it, we'll get ya a full refund. If you're thinking to yourself, which please, this can't be real, it is. Just trust the thousands of 5-star reviews on Facebook, Amazon, and Google Shopping. Like this one. As someone who is not willing to weigh, measure, and track food intake, Keto Chow helped me reach my goals effortlessly and was key to losing 50 pounds in 4 months. Beverly J.
And check out all these other satisfied customers.
Do you have to have Keto Chow for every meal? No, I can still have all the other keto foods I love, like eggs, bacon, sausage, steak, gretel, cheese. So many, in fact, it's hard to keep track of them all.
Where's your brother?
He's in the water closet.
Hope he's not eating the toilet.
Just use Keto Chow when you want an easy meal you don't have to think about, like when you're out and about.
Look! Get her!
Deal with it.
Or when you're on the run. Keto Chow comes in 18 delicious flavors. And in a third-party blind taste test with 5 of the leading keto shakes, Keto Chow outperformed all of the competitors in appearance, flavor, texture, and overall impression.
It's a buy.
Oh, a little this way. A little more. Oh, close enough. It's even more delicious than the revenge body you get from using it. You hear that, wizard?
Dang, she looks hot. You fool.
So order your Keto Chow today and replace meal prep night with something way more fun. Not him.
Can we burn this witch?
How do you know she's actually a witch?
Well, she's trying to eat our children.
Well, look, it looks like her.
Well, this looks nothing like her.
They say a drawing adds 10 pounds.
Hey. Head over to ketochow.xyz to order your Keto Chow today.